At downtown area, a girl is being chased down by thugs wearing a mask, wanting to give them the item. The running continues until to the point where she reaches a dead end. Then in a surprise the hero appears and Spider-Boy bravely faces these group of men. He jumps and kicks them at the same time, telling them he do this 6 times a week, so beating them all is not a problem. One says the kid is as strong as Spider-Man, in which frustrates the hero because he is Spider-Man. The girl nearby is worried for him, but he just tells her that he has a lot of practice kicking people's behind. Then he literally kicking someone's butt, and punching them aside because their mask apparently gives them no peripheral vision. He can easily snag their sword too, as if these goons are amateurs before the kid. The girl is confident now that he's winning, cheering him from aside, and while dodging, Spider-Boy is talking to the girl and then continues on beating the enemies. "Keep it up," the girl says, then the hero drags down the man easily. For a moment they stop, accusing the hoodlums that they are the inner demons who work for Mr. Negative. But they have no idea what he's talking about, they're just chasing down a thief because the girl stole their master's property. Spider-Boy asks her if it's true, in which she replies that she found a key hidden under a floorboard at the feast center. It must be a key to a deposit box that's worth a fortune, and added Martin Lee was a billionaire and a villain, so why should she give it back? "Time out," the hero says, and the thugs are confused if he's allowed to do that. Then he approaches the girl and tells her it's not hers, that's stealing and it's wrong. The girl agreed to hand over the key, and to make sure he asks again the enemies if he gives them the key, they will leave the girl alone, as the thugs said yes. After that, Spider-Boy bends the item, in which surprises the hoodlums on why on earth did he do that. He makes a little ball out of it, and then flicks it to the sewers so that nobody will have it. That solves the problem. The hero challenges them again if they want to continue to fight, but the goon just tells him that he made a powerful enemy today in Mr. Negative. The boy is not afraid of anyone nor their threat, as the men walks away from them, leaving the place. Spider-Boy apologizes for the worth of fortune he cost her, but the girl is just so grateful he got to save her life. The girl introduces herself to him as Christina Shu, as the kid wants to ask a favor from her that he needs someone to know who he is. He reveals his face and shyfully tells his name is Bailey Briggs, adding he's all alone now, in which the girl replies no you're not. Back at the shelter, Jolene and her family seems to be living there, and Jolene wonders if the kid is with them. She answers yes, then the parents ask where does the kid lives anyway. Just around the neighborhood, she says with a smile. On Earth 9375, a girl is sleeping in her room, then a voice is heard calling her name as Billy. She rushes down to the kitchen and hugs her grandma. The uncle is there too, just happy to see his joyful niece. Then Spider-Man is entering their window, greeting his family that he's here. His name is Miles, and it seems everyone knows his hero business, and the mom reprimanded him there should be no spider suit at the dinner table. Next the girl wonders why is everyone so quiet. The mother apologizes and she shed her tears. Morning comes and she screams, waking up from a terrible nightmare. Then she goes to the bathroom hearing the news. Despite that, Selim and his reign of terror is gone, but the problem still remains. The reported added, Spider-Man is also gone, the people has no one to depend on to fight all the crimes. The phone now is telling her that there's an incoming encrypted message, then a shadowy figure is on the screen calling her the Spider Smasher. She asks who it is, but it just informs her if she wants to solve the food and medicine shortages, she must go to the roof of the Daily Bugle tonight by herself. She is surprised to hear that it knows her real name, and it knows her brother Miles as well. But the hero is not convinced enough to trust the voice. She demands if it knows something only Miles would know. It complies. Miles promised that he would be Spider-Man until he was 50, and moved to Puerto Rico to build a house in Mayaguez where their grandmother was born. But the truth is, she has no idea if it was even true. Then in exchange she agrees that she will be on the rooftop as she screams no funny business or I'll take you down. Night comes and she waits at the said location, then surprisingly someone sneaks up on her from behind, so she attacks with a weapon, asking how does she knows her brother. The mysterious woman introduces herself as the Black Cat. She says Miles and I are too close when he was still alive, but he never told anyone because I work outside the law. She explains that the gang has a new target and it's the Wortham Towers, and she knows a boy who desperately needs an ibuprofen. If he doesn't get it soon, he could go into a seizure. Then the hero retracted her armor, revealing her face, now telling the cat that they should meet at the location she just messaged her. At the Wortham Towers, the bandits are now on the move, stealing the medicines they could grab on, and they plan to steal at the cafeteria afterwards for food. Behind them now is the Spider Smasher, that alerted them to blast her with their weapons, but it's no match against her versatile armor. She also counterattacks them using her mechanical arm, while demanding an answer of whom they are working for. She pinned them to the wall and threatens the thief, unaware that a fast ball hits her from behind, now showing a villain picking up his comrades before Wortham arrives. After blacking out, she wakes up in a room with a doctor telling her if it weren't for the helmet, the blow could cost her a severe concussion or worse. She wonders how did anyone could remove her mask, and the man replies that he overrides the armor's security system to deactivate everything as he scanned the girl for broken bones. Then the mysterious stranger introduces himself as Dr. Elias Wortham, and the hero recognizes his name from Miles' journal. She also knows his real identity as Cardiac, now revealing his face with his powerful mechanical hand. He asks on why is she here, then she mentions about a kid who needs an ibuprofen and remembers that she must capture those hooligan thieves as well. The doctor mentions that they are just pawns, the real enemy is an evil that has re-risen in the wake of Selim's death, a man named Wilson Fisk. This surprises her because that man known as the Kingpin was already gone trying to take over New Brooklyn during Selim's rise to power. But people was misinformed, in reality Selim imprisoned Kingpin and punished him by starvation. After Selim is gone, his old goons helped him escape and now he's the mastermind behind the medicine robbery. He offers the girl to join him but not confident they could take the organization down with just them two. Even so, the hero is not afraid of Kingpin, so she agrees to go with him. On their way to the enemy's headquarters, she can't help but notice that Cardiac is covered with vibranium that leads her to ask if he's from Wakanda. But the man says he's only friends with Black Panther over their disdain for an American medical system, in his earliest days on the path to becoming Cardiac. At the warehouse, Kingpin is mad with his food of undercooked duck, then his fork has been shot by the hero nearby, lecturing him about his calories intake. The villain orders his men to take them out, as the goons non-stop fire their weapons to the heroes. However, their efforts are futile against these mighty vigilantes. The villain got thrown to the wall, but he has a backup plan in case something like this happens. He then triggers a detonator which exploded all the supplies and medicines in the warehouse, and he uses this opportunity to escape. Morales wanted to chase after him but Cardiac says he needs her to get these medical supplies out of the building first, before everything burns into rubble. However, the flames are already spreading fast, as the man thinks for a moment on how to save them. The hero now uses her helmet to hack into the building's security protocols, to activate the locked sprinkler system. It worked, the water takes out all the flames that are surrounding the building, and it also saved the supplies that had been left behind by the goons. Cardiac then praises the girl for a job well done. 2 days later, she meets up with Black Cat again and notices the kid behind her. The woman introduces Nicholas as her son, and thanks to Morales he's all feeling better now. She then asks why wear a mask, and Black Cat replies it's because to help people from gentrifiers, who are terrorizing people from her barrio. She also asks if the woman is Dominican. Hearing this the Black Cat just smiles and bids her farewell saying, if she needs someone to talk to she's always around. She also said that Miles would be very proud of all that she becomes. Which makes the hero tears up remembering her good brother. Subscribe to watch more videos like this, see you on the next one.